Hello, my name is Carson Coombs, and I'm your Saturday and Basically Us. So this week's theme is back to school week, so I decided just to do a simple back to school Q&A, and I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions, and I got around 20 questions, maybe even less, but I'm just going to answer them today. They're based on school, and a lot of them are based on back to school questions. Like, some are based on just school in general, and some are based on literally the first day you get back to school, like those kind of questions. So I'm just going to start right ahead. So the first question is from it's Ari.__, and she wants to know, what is your favorite subject? My favorite subject is definitely language arts. I think, not that it's so simple or easy, I just think it's so fun to be in that class. Like, in school last year, I looked forward to going to that class every single day. Whereas math, I dreaded it. Like, I actually love math. But going to the math class was just like, I dreaded it. I didn't know what we were going to do. I didn't like it. But like I said, I do like math. But my favorite subject is language arts. Paige Gander wants to know, what are your thoughts on school? I think school is school. You know, we gain the education that we'll need throughout our whole life. So that's my thoughts on school. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I'm half and half on liking and not liking school because, honestly, school is not overly bad. And, you know, it's not like, we only go like 180 days out of 365 days. So it's not horribly bad, but there's some things I dread about it, and that question's coming up, which is just now. Rachel.Plum and Amelia CB is, what are you dreading most about school? I think I'm dreading most about school, honestly, is waking up so early. I would have to wake up around like probably 5:45, 5:30, but normally you would, when I went to 6th grade, I'm going to 8th grade now. 7th grade was the same time, but when I was like in the 6th grade below, I went later in the day, like I woke up later, which was great, but I got out later of school, and I don't really like that. See, I like it as you go earlier and get out earlier. So, I mean, it all works out in the end. It's just when you first wake up so early, that early, you're like dreading it so much, but it's not that bad. It's Lex.__ wants to know, how do you think school will be like this year? I really think it's going to go fast. I've heard reviews from many people saying that 8th grade year goes super, super fast. And I'm just hoping that those reviews are actually truthful and real, because I cannot wait to be in high school. And people always say, you don't want to grow up. But in my opinion, I kind of do want to grow up. It's not like I definitely want to grow up, but it's obviously something I want to be able to drive a car, I want to have freedom, you know. Like, I have freedom now in my school district, but they're just some teachers are just so strict. And high school is just, I hope, it's going to be a lot better of a year. It's Lex.__ is back again. She wants to know, do you think you'll like school better than this year than last year? Definitely. Like, regarding my last statement, for my last answer to the last question, it says, I just want to go to high school. Well, obviously, I'll like it better this year because I get more of the freedom. And I'm not just saying it's all about that freedom, but honestly, in 7th grade, and I don't know, in 7th grade, it's not like you get, I can't explain it. Like, in 7th grade, you still feel like you're in like the 4th grade. It's weird. I mean, at least for me, I don't know about you guys. It's Lex.__ is yet back. She wants to know, who do you want your teachers to be? Obviously, I'm sure some of you guys that are watching do not know who the teachers are, and I'm about to say, but I want Mr. Reed because he's just such a cool teacher, and my brothers had him. I think my older brother had him. I have 3 older brothers, but my oldest brother, I think, had him, so yeah, I think so. Britt_Burke_ wants to know, why do we even go to school? Well, obviously, this is like a funny question, I think, but honestly, we need the education because people are like, well, we don't need the education when we grow up, but honestly, you do, because education, that prior education you have, is going to follow you up in college, and you're going to know, and if you don't know anything in college, then you're not going to get a degree in anything, and you're not going to make money. So if you think you just want money growing up, and you just want to be rich, well, obviously, you're going to need the education first. Ava Isabel is, why is school so long? I don't think school is overly long, and because my day literally flies by. It's like the schedule that we have in my school is definitely like, it feels like it just flies by. I think school's like 7 hours long, but honestly, in my school, it does not feel like that. So, I think, I mean, it does kind of feel long. Some days it feels like, you know, it goes super slow, but some days go like, it flies by. So, it all works out. Dance for Life 1224 wants to know, what's your favorite part about school starting? Reuniting with your friends, because like last year I didn't get all my friends' phone numbers, and you know, going back to school, you have that extra opportunity to get their phone numbers, meet new friends, and all that. And I've heard that when you get into high school, like I'm going in the 8th grade, but when you get to high school, I heard that you lose contact with all your friends and like you start new groups. But I don't know if that's true, so comment below if you know that answer. If you do lose contact with your friends, or you go to different groups, or what happens in high school. Dance for Life 1224 has another question. She wants to know, do you like school? I'm half and half, like I said. Some days I love school, and some days I'm dreading it. Like I'm definitely like, I don't want to wake up, I want to fake sick, but you know, that's just some days. And sorry, some of my questions are on my phone, some of the questions are in here. That was a really weird noise. Maddie underscore Cap wants to know, will anybody spill pop on you again? So that's like a story time now. Last year, I was drinking some pop, and this girl was sitting next to me, and she came back to sit down after emptying her trash, and she was being funny, and she knocked my pop, and it like fell all over me, and I was sticky and all that, and yeah, so that was kind of, but I hope not. I hope any pop doesn't spill on me anymore. Blue underscore 1203 wants to know, are you excited to go back to school? Are you excited to go back to school, or are you dreading it? I am excited. I was half and half in the middle of the summer. Now I'm excited to go back. At the beginning of the summer, I was like, oh my gosh, now I'm counting down the days. I want to go back, but I'm kind of excited now. Brittany M. Dietrich wants to know, what's the best thing about going back to school? I already answered this, but obviously reuniting with your friends. And yeah, that's about it. S. Weldon says, do I make your school days awesome? Sarah and I have been friends for so long. I don't know exactly what grade, but we've been friends since such a young age. And so she asked that question. I say, obviously, you make my school days awesome. Bree underscore Buzik or Buzzik. Sorry, I'm not saying it right probably, but she wants to know, do you go to Smithville? And no, I do not go to Smithville, but I'm not going to say the school district I go to. Okay, guys, that was all the questions I had. I hope you guys enjoyed. And stay tuned for next week's video. I think next week is gaming week, so we're going to play a game. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment the question I asked you regarding, in high school, do you lose your groups, or do you stay in the same group, or do you lose contact and all that, and if high school is life-changing. Because I do go there in 9th grade. I'm going into the 8th grade, but I'm going there in 9th grade in the high school, and it's just coming up so quick. So I just want to know your guys' answers on that, and I will see you guys all next week. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.